even create recipes anymore?
Humans definitely still create recipes, and it's a creative process that many people enjoy.
There, fellow photographers, food photographers, and food content creators. So welcome to the future, or probably I should say present. But today we're going to dive into the world of AI food content creation. So definitely listen up, because it's about reheating leftovers in the sense that we're going to use up all the content and make it even more spicier. So is this video here AI or not? Spoiler alert, obviously it is a little bit AI, but a little bit of human as well, in the sense that obviously I used some AI tools to brainstorm some ideas, but I'm a real person, so I'm not AI generated. So before further ado, let's dive in. Instead of fearing AI, I would say that let's just jump in and embrace it.
Later. You have been replaced.
Say what? I just provided you my recipes. Because again, like, it's here and we can't ignore it. So a few years ago, I decided to jump in, experiment with so many things, in the sense that even my boyfriend was like, it looks like you have another boyfriend, which is AI boyfriend. Anyways, but all jokes aside, it really paid off, and definitely I learned a lot. We dive into AI generated recipes, content creation, and all the nitty-gritty details. But here I would say that it's not only about AI and AI is going to do everything. No, it's not. Like, we as creators, I believe that we have to bring the human element in and make it more human. So first up, AI generated recipes. So this is something super, super exciting. So it's almost like your sous chef that never sleeps, never complains. It doesn't even swear like Gordon Ramsay. Plus, minus the yelling. Plus, obviously, there are like so many different tools as well for this one. But basically, you can just snap a photo of each and bam, AI generates recipes. Help me come up with recipe, something with tofu, with the content I have in my fridge. So give me some ideas, ask me questions when you need to, and yeah, just like let me know what kind of food we have. So basically, it said that it created tofu, broccoli, bell peppers, limes, prepared tofu, tofu salad prep, so all the ideas. Tofu salad prep, tofu veggie bowl, like everything is here. Is this one? All the details are here. Madness! Seriously. What is this? Anyways, so these are the things I have been playing around with for the last year or so. And yeah, it definitely, like, maybe I had some in mind. This one is like extra creative tool to play around with, to get more even creative and get out of your comfort zone. Because sometimes I personally, sorry, it's going to this weird. But sometimes I personally end up with quite often doing the same thing all over again and again and again and again. So this one here is something that's like definitely maybe even helping you to achieve something else as well. Another thing that I really want to cover is the voice. So embrace the rise of voice, and AI helps to optimize your content in a smart speaker. So tools like Voicify, like you can even set it up to your laptop, and then talk to your GPT and give different voice commands. So here, for example, I think like this one I used almost every day. So for example, I just generated a new recipe, and then now I go into super details, in the sense that I just let AI do the grammar work for me, because again, like, English is not my first language. Sometimes I find it a little bit hard to spell everything right. Obviously, I'm bilingual in the sense I speak English, but still I make a lot of grammar mistakes. So this one here really helps me out, but the original recipe comes from me, because I, as a recipe developer, just came up with this recipe. For example, let's say I made like a pickled red cabbage. So I entered all the details. So I used the voice version of ChatGPT like this. Help me generate this recipe. Put in all the details. So half a red cabbage, 1 teaspoon of overnight. Anyways, you can go in more detailed. I know that this recipe doesn't make any sense right now, but what I'm saying is that you can use this one. And this is just like the main ChatGPT, in the sense that what you can do is that in ChatGPT, there's different recipe generators, and you can explore all those GPTs because they are endless. So cooking recipes, So best recipes, like endless ones here. Like you can see it here from my screen as well. So here you can see it easily that how many different things there are. It's just madness. Like seriously, what year are we? Like, do we even create recipes? Of course we do, but that's the thing what I wanted to touch on, in the sense that I think like we can't get too comfortable as well. It's that we only attach ourselves to ChatGPT, like OpenAI. We still have to create our own things and be creative, because I think like AI can't come up with everything, and you as a person still have to come up with things and create things and play around things, and we can't only rely on this one, because let's say it is gone, then what? But while we have it, maybe we can just play around with it and just explore what are the possibilities, right? So I think like as a blogger, obviously it's super, like even with copyright and everything, there's so little details that you have to keep in mind. But as a brainstorming tool, I think it's a fabulous thing to have. And obviously for grammar like me, who are making a lot of spelling mistakes. Here are like, let's say like vegan recipes. Yeah. So here you start a chat, and this chat here is like generated like even more detailed in that it's like a computer program that's like you put inside the details, and yeah, you just start chatting. Like, how is that? So now you're going to get the reaction from me, in the sense that I'm going to start chatting. I want to create the tofu recipe. I have one flavor each.
Fantastic texture to your dishes. What kind of recipe are you planning to use the grated tofu in?
I want to create something with Asian flavors, and I also have like, for example, turmeric, soy sauce, some spices as well. Great. Can you give me the recipe? Okay, now it's thinking.
Here's a simple recipe for an grated tofu stir fry with turmeric and soy sauce. Ingredients: 1 block of flavored tofu, 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil or oil, 1 teaspoon of grated ginger, cloves of garlic minced, 1 small onion thinly sliced, 1 bell pepper thinly sliced.
Anyways, you get the point.
1 carrot grated.
And here you can see that it created a full-on recipe, in the sense that it's fully there. Like seriously, like I remember I did food blogging in 2015, and it took me forever to write everything down. And I personally like the creative process, in the sense I like to go to the kitchen and just like do stuff. I don't want to do the grammar and writing down and things like that. So now what I can do is that I still generate my own recipes, but I have like my personal assistant here, like creating the recipes. Anyways, it's like super cool. And if you haven't tried it before, then definitely give it a try. Also, AI can definitely personalize your content, in the sense that you need different tools to make it even more personalized. And it's just like a tailor message for maximum impact. Obviously, it's super hard maybe to lose yourself in this magic AI world. And that's what happened when I jumped in. I just wanted to taste everything. It's like a all open buffet, and you just want to go like, I want to eat this, I want to eat this, and 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 then you go nuts, and then you overeat. But what I'm saying is that I think it's super important to observe what's happening, and then think about it, what's really in it there for you. So, but still, I think like we can't ignore it completely. I have to stay ahead of the curve, and the content fresh and exciting, and be even more like attractive to put as well. So yeah, definitely use them. Even with, let's say, a simple GPT, you can train those to have your tone of voice, in the sense that you can just upload some of your content and it knows like how you are talking. I know it's a little bit scary and you can even like clone yourself nowadays, but okay, I'm going off the track. So what I'm saying is that I hope I'm right, but AI is not here to replace you. It's here to collaborate you, use it as a creative tool and as a productivity tool. So my recommendation in this crazy world is that embrace AI as your creative partner and see how it can boost your productivity, your creativity. And then we all know it that like nowadays we always say that content is the key, but different AI tools are there to help you with this mad process, and we just have to adjust to the time. I hope so.
One eternity.
Thank you for going with your voice to understand human behavior.
I'm sorry, what? I need to confess here, in the sense that this is what happens when you don't work with a proper script. So I edited on my... Okay, I saw something in my eye. Anyways, what I wanted to say that I think there's more I want to cover here, because there's so many things happening in this world and so many things and so many tools, but I just want to try to make it more human, in the sense that not to get overwhelmed, because it's like a jungle there. It's super easy to get lost. So before me scrolling again,
I may talk, squirrel! My master.
and telling all the things that, but I wanted to say that this video will be in few parts, in the sense that I'm gonna do more content on this topic. So subscribe and stay tuned for the next ones, because it's exciting times that we're living in. Like, maybe it's exciting at first, maybe it's gonna be scary, and maybe it's gonna be overwhelming. Like, I'm like ups and downs with that. First I was like so annoyed, then I was so scared, then I was like so excited. Like, you know, like the phone and just like think you can play later on, but then you realize that okay, sometimes it's good to switch off as well. Anyways, stay tuned and we will see you in the next one. Ciao!